Hello everyone, and welcome to Arcane Focus D&D for today's episode of Trials of VinTear, episode 50! That's right, it's our golden episode. At this stage, we are starting to do preventative screenings, our vision and hearing is changing, it's great. I'm your GM Mike, and joining me are my amazing players. Say hi everyone!
Woo!
Hey, we've got Amber.
Hi.
Crash.
Hello.
And Titan.
Howdy.
Just a reminder, everyone, this is a pre-recorded episode, so if you're watching this on the Purple app Twitch, we're not live, although I generally am looking at the chat. But you can always check us out on our YouTube channel, Arcane Focus D&D, and you can check us out tomorrow for Short Rest, which is a nice little condensed kind of podcast, talk above table, round, whatever it is, discussion of this very episode. So if you don't have 2 hours or so to spare, you have 15 minutes or less. It's great. It'll give you all the information you need. I should have really got some theming music, but instead I will just use what I got. It was a dark and stormy night, see? The clouds were choked upon the starlit sky, and no one was twinkling today. My name is Harley Van Dyke. It's a Swedish name that means trouble. I was having dinner in my office. We cut to a dingy-looking detective's office where Harold is looking over a white plate with a cigarette in the middle and a glass of brandy on it. I was having dinner when she walked through the door. She told me her name was Arcane Circle, and she, oh boy, she was a platform if I've ever seen one. Apparently she was looking for something. Game masters and players. Pfft, I can relate. He takes a huge drag from his cigarette. Mrs. Circle, listen, doll. You only need to go to arcanecircle.games, and there you can experience the all-in-one TTRPG hub built by GMs who understand what tools are needed to run a game. Another job well done. Van Dyke kicks up his feet on the desk, and Arcane Circle is still standing there in the room waiting for Van Dyke to do anything to help her. An awkward 3 minutes passes, and the screen freezes and shines a text that reads, "Continue?" with a question mark at the end. Please go to arcanecircle.games right now. Sign up.
Damn Nick for not being here because he would get this reference and then roll his eyes at you.
It's a deep cut. Anyone who's caught the deep cut, put it on the comments. I'll give you free credit for Arcane. If you could find the deep cut, let me know.
And I will get you a subscription if you animate that for us.
Yeah, there we go. Well, I think it's well needed for a quick recap. It's been a while. Rushing out of the arcane portal found within the mountains, our party stands in the eye of a windy storm, kicking up fleets of ice and snow. The light reflecting off the strange ice, causing the path forward to be a bit uncertain. However, with some general searching, we learn that some of these paths lead deeper into the icy wilds, while a handful of them lead to a makeshift city built out of the remains of a giant mammoth. After choosing the cliffside as our mode of transportation, we see everyone leap off from the cliffside and start to skydive down to this mammoth city. While some of you had better grace than others, we meet Jack, an undead ice-coated skeleton who is happy enough to show the party around and give him some really bad skeletal and undead jokes. He led them to the dump to get some fabric and covering to protect themselves from the cold. Then to the Marrow Hearth, a tavern and inn built into one of the large tusks. Drinks were had, and a brief discussion with Thistle, the owner of the Marrow Hearth, and Pip, a small mephit who cleans the inner space in the walls. And a knock at the door was had, as we see that Jack has brought in, as you guys had mentioned to him, you were wanting to talk to someone who is in charge of the lunar cloud, or the luminous cloud, excuse me, probably the head there, due to your interest in the frozen howl, where your destination leads you to. In walks, as we described before, kind of skin that nearly matches the blue and white of the snow around you. You could see through translucent, semi-translucent hair of wafts of mist and cloud that ejects off her head. A bit of an older air genasi. Eyes that are currently glowing a gleaming gold. And whenever she moves her head, there is a little trail of mist that follows and lingers in the air. She wears kind of this heavy coated and kind of meant to keep herself warm through the sort of the ice environment she finds herself in, sort of furs and a religious garb that's wrapped around here, and hanging on the neck is a pendant, a golden pendant of a cloud that sits there, sort of shines and effigies around it. She steps through. You see that she steps through, and there is a look of like the best way I could describe it is someone who's been socially forced into a place due to the more outgoing and charismatic Jack, who's like has been shooed away from Thistle, who's like, "I'll be outside," and just closed the door. You see this air genasi sort of stepped in only because the door was opened to her. Very like that social cue of like, walk in. Okay, where am I? And she looks in. She sort of locks eyes with Thistle, who goes, "Solani! I'm sorry, I didn't send him. I'm really sorry, Cloudcaller." In which the woman looks and goes, No, it's fine. I'm sure he's still adjusting. In which Thistle kind of speaks under his breath. He's like, "Still adjusting? Motherfucker died years ago." There's an awkward moment till Solani goes, "I was told by Jack that there was a group." Kind of locks eyes at the unique people, you all sitting in the corner. "Interested in the frozen howl?"
I'll raise my hand.
I will probably like
Yeah,
stand
that would be
up
awesome.
and like bow. Just kind of give a like, and with if possible, dig out my cloak of many fashions so I look dapper while I do it. I think I'm in my like mostly normal form, and I'll be like, "Ma'am," and very like flare and bow.
Yeah, I think you see her take off sort of the heavy kind of outerwear that she has. You see that what was kind of blocked a little bit due to the heavy fur around her neck, there are pieces of her neck a bit to her shoulder. She does have her arms exposed, and up to like where the forearm, there are like chunks missing where it has been replaced by kind of living cloud. There's like this sort of like a near see-through clothing that kind of like up to the chest, where sort of her hips are, and there is just sort of sections of body that are starting to turn more into elements. Sort of puts it down. You see the bugbears, who I'm trying to remember if it was bugbears or Goliath or Minotaurs. I think it was Minotaurs who are here, kind of scoot their chairs to allow her to pass. Like it's not a lot of room, so letting her go through. There is no sounds of steps as she walks. She sort of floats by, seeing an empty chair, and goes, "May I join you?"
I whip it out for her and say, "Please."
Thank you. Where do you hail?
Far, far from here.
Do you hail from the ice caps to the south, or
Okay,
geysers to
I
the
am
north?
in summer.
Different plane of existence.
Yeah. Little flavor. I give it kind of that fey flair to my, little cantrip action here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll druidcraft a little bit and kind of give it a little fairy flair and be like, places I'm not sure you've ever been.
Well, this one mentioned looks over to you, Phoenix. A different plane. Which word do you hail? Farewell?
Maybe that one. She points a mask.
I see.
I have a question for the DM.
Yeah.
Do we know that like our base world is called Prime ? Or do we have like a planet name?
The planet
Aduna.
you're all born in is Aduna, but you are from the material plane.
Okay, got it. I don't know that Arrow would fully know that that's what that's called. This isn't really his area of expertise, but he will answer Aduna.
There is some understanding from that answer. Goodness, you certainly are far, visitors. What the luminous cloud greets you. My understanding that from mutual friend Jack is you are interested in the frozen howl. I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but it is not safe for visitors.
We know. We would kind of like to fix that.
Oh, I would welcome help.
Piper sent us, or kind of told us about your situation. It just took us a while to get here.
Right. As he served the cloud well. And, it is unfortunate that he was removed prematurely.
From
You mean
your
food?
religious order?
No. I trust that he still carries the light of the cloud within his heart, but it is unfair for me to ask him to return back to his post while a threat is currently active. And besides, he has served us well for many, many years. And much like the sky and the air and the clouds that emerge above, we are constantly moving. It is unfair for me to ask him to stay. Are you sure that you wish to engage at the Frozen House? I am unsure if Kuiper has informed you of everything. That there's a devil, a fiendish kin who lives there now.
I think Mask does one of the...
he has. He said that your order is not one of, I guess, fighting prowess is a nice way to say it.
We pride ourselves on warmth and the healing of wounds.
That's nice. We pride ourselves on killing shit, so point us in the direction we can handle it.
The nature of our iconography is one of soft and non-threatening. We are very pacifists. But there are moments where thunder and hail must fall. And it is always good to have those who are willing to provide that.
How long has that thing been in there? Because it's been a while since Kuiper told us. So
A few weeks now. I grew suspicious. Only for that to be confirmed when Kuiper returned to us here at the Behemoth Rest. But I've noticed that the warmth that the cloud emits was dampened.
So, wait, is this cloud like a thing. I kind of figured it was symbolic. Is there an actual cloud?
The luminous cloud is sentient. It is the presence, the warmth that is gathered from how this frozen plane holds. It is also one of great importance. When a body becomes cold, and one soul is sent to the outer planes, most, if not all, souls cross our home and through the frozen howl. With the amount of souls that pass through our home on the regular time, it has left spots and stains of the transfer. And while those echoes are not truly dead, they are threatening. But where the natural order must lie, where there is cold, there must be warmth. And thus, a wandering nebula of golden light, our luminous cloud has formed. It is a collection of the positive emotions left by those dearly departed.
Sounds pleasant.
I want to see this. So if we take care of the ice devil, I'm not a religious person, but this sounds fascinating. If we help out with this devil, do we have to be a certain level of religiosity to witness this? Or can we just visit afterwards?
The world should be more positive. And regardless of where your worship lies and where faith brings you, all may witness and may experience the pleasure of the warmth and positivity that the luminous cloud provides.
I smile and nod because it doesn't make any sense.
Additional question. This cave. Spirits pass through, echoes, something. I didn't fully catch it. Is there something we should be expecting in there, outside of the ice devil, just environmentally?
The cave itself, there are moments where stains do persist and showcase. On a rare occasion, the echoes of the undead may present themselves. It is something that is natural due to the amount of death that passes through us. So, it is possible that you may experience this on your way to the Frozen Howl. Our land is an expansive amalgamation of the water and airplane, and there you should expect a many number of natural dangers.
Good to know.
You see in this moment, and I'll try to remind myself for the next session, but Legati, the reason why he is fairly quiet, at least during this first initial contact, is that he is looking at his bag, and there is soft movements of his lips as he's sort of softly talking to himself, quiet enough where he's not trying to be heard, and he's looking at his bag as he's currently having a conversation. We'll figure out what that is in the next session.
I like we carry a head around.
Yeah, that skull.
Kuiper mentioned that I guess you could ask, or there's a possibility to ask somebody to visit or something like that has passed on. If they're willing to.
Yes. If a soul is available and willing, one can stand at the mouth of the Frozen Howl and call out to those dearly departed. Depending again on the availability of the soul, it is quite possible you may hear the response. It is from my understanding and what we've been informed by our own teachings, that it is not an easy task to listen and hear for the response, but for those who are willing to, you will be able to hear a reply. And even on rarer occasions, you may see an echo.
Love table, do we already have a map, or should we ask her for a map?
I don't
I
think
don't
we have a
know
map.
where we're going. Yeah.
I think we were supposed to follow her.
I made sure. Mask will probably ask for either guidance or a map to help us get there in order to, avoid as many dangers as possible.
She sort of leans back a little and goes, I cannot leave the Temple of the Luminous Cloud, as I am the head. I am the Cloud Caller. But I would be happy to provide some guidance in some form. As you can see, sort of motions to her shoulders and neck and everything. Ever since we have been cut from our direct connection to the cloud, my use of abilities have been slowly stripping me. The hope is that if we can free the frozen howl from this fiendish influence, the luminous cloud will be able to return, and I will be able to revert.
And I will be able to see it.
So I urge that if I provide you a gift of guidance, that I am putting faith that you are able to complete this task.
Well, die trying.
She puts one leg over the other, reaches for like an inner thigh, and you see there is a glow of light as he pulls almost a translucent piece of flesh that slowly turns into sort of this golden light of cloud, tightens it, and as she starts to open her hand, there's like this ball that just sort of floats. Holds it in her hand. You see that where that chunk of flesh where her leg was, it slowly starts to fill with sort of this cloud mist translucent form. She has been taking pieces of herself to cast these miracles in the amount of weeks that the cloud has been stiffened. Puts it onto the table and it slowly gives sort of a float. When you are ready to leave, you only need to throw this into the wind and follow the trail.
Thank you.
If you are ever looking for any further guidance, you may find me at the Luminous Cloud Temple.
One last
Yes.
question. You said you were suspicious. How'd that thing get in there? Or do you not know?
It is my suspicion, due to the description that Kuiper has provided, is that this being does feel comfortable around death and deals with death naturally. It is my suspicion that the significant importance of the frozen hell called it. I don't know how it arrived here, but anyone who is looking for the passageway from one plane to the next would come here.
Passageway. Does that mean if someone walked through it, would they wind up on the other side?
Perhaps that is a poor choice of words. It is an amplifier. Better description. And to a direct answer, walking through the howl will not cause your soul to be separated or your body to die.
I see. He seems mildly disappointed by that answer.
I feel like Mask like pats him on the shoulder and says, "Don't worry, we're good enough at seeing that we like go unconscious anyway. I'm sure we'll see to it."
Did I tell you I've already died once? So apparently I'm pretty good at that too.
I think there is this thought of if you were to die next to the frozen howl, your soul wouldn't have a lot of time to travel. Like it literally would be thrusted out to whatever outer plane it's deserving to be. There, you take 3 steps and you're there.
Yeah.
That's
Stairway to
fine.
heaven, all the way. Right there.
The extra incentive, probably don't die.
That's why I have Fireball now.
Oh!
She does sort of put a hand on her other and sort of a light incantation as she starts to spread out. You see that there is this roiling storm cloud in the middle, sort of illusion that slowly starts to form and make sort of a visual view of what the frozen howl does look like. And it is built on the side of this full ice mountain and cavern. You sort of see the gleaming light shining through some of the translucent ice. Some of them looking very familiar to the actual shards that you guys hold that tell the truth for those who hold it. She starts to say, the howl is found across the Brumel Swath. It is essentially just the wilderness that separates this town from the howl. It is a patch of ice and snow and stone to the east, and not many have made this trek. Kuiper was one of the few who did.
Anything we have to worry about in there? I'm sure something.
Due to the chaotic nature of the elemental planes overlapping and making this one, it is hard to really give a direct answer.
Okay.
What, for my own knowledge, due to your eagerness and bravery, wanting to complete this, both in our stead and by request of Kuiper, what may I call you?
The Reckoning.
Very good. Well, it has been nice to meet you. You see that as she stands up, Thistle comes by and goes, I've got you a plate. I don't eat. No, thank you. Not here. And slowly starts to walk away, and he's like,
Grab it.
Is it Mask and Arrow are fighting over the plate a little bit?
She's like, I'll let him have it.
I'll put it in between us once it comes up.
You want to share some poppers, some jalapeno poppers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you start to fight. So slowly start to give up, and you see that Solani, the Cloud Caller, walks to the door, open it, and you see sort of just the slight head of Jack going, I did good! I did good! Come on. And the door closes.
The greatest there's ever been. Thank you, Jack.
But food is had. Is there anything you'd like to discuss or do? As I remember correctly, that you do have rooms here at the hearth. So if you ever do need a rest, you can.
I think the plan was to, after eating, go to the room of rest. And then Lugatti was going to use Fabricate to turn our junk into actual clothing we can wear.
Oh, yeah. Right. Your pelts and random clothes.
Yeah. Our really yucky stuff we got from the dump.
Let's see here.
Use it before you rest, Lugatti.
Yeah.
Then you rest.
Okay.
I think once you're done there, Mike, Phoenix will stay behind with Thistle for a sec.
Yeah, no problem. I think that means that Legati is, I think, before he falls asleep, because I think he still has the spell slots. Yeah, so it doesn't say he's used it. Yeah. So he'll use Fabricate now and start to build everyone warm coats, which I will say when it comes to walking through the Brumel Swath, you guys will have advantage on or saves when it comes to dealing with the cold.
Yay!
So yeah, he will do that, and then beyond that, he'll probably just have rest. He's not going to do much.
Talking to a head and making clothes.
Yeah,
Average day for Legati.
he's some things happening. You know, he's interested. So
Well, I remember what Teller wanted. He's in a perfect place.
True.
beyond that, what is yeah, you stay behind a little bit, Phoenix, as Thistle is currently talking to some of the other patrons here, and slowly catches your eye as you start to, like, when you're at a bar and you're just like, notice me.
I think it's obvious because she's not drinking. She doesn't drink. She just ate food and just sat there waiting.
He'll come to your table as everyone is started to mingle. If you want to have a solo moment with him, yeah, you're left behind as he takes the plate and goes, you want another?
She thinks about it for a second. No, I don't want to exactly pass the hell out. Good food, by the way. Thanks, though.
It's the blubber. It really brings out the meat.
Yeah, I don't need to be that slow. I need to go to bed eventually, but I feel like that's going to slow me down. Do you have... I know you have rooms, but is there just like a gathering space where nobody will bother you? Or do I have to rent a room for that?
We have a communal spot that's one floor down, but it's a community space, so it's not for privacy.
I guess a room then? If I fall asleep in it, I fall asleep in it.
I mean, your friends and yourself had paid for rooms, so if you want one...
I thought we already only paid for one room.
We got 2.
Okay. Then she'll go up in one of the rooms. She was trying to, like, not be the only one in that space, but that's okay.
We'll go one by one, see what everyone's doing. So you'll have a moment alone, Phoenix, and we'll finish this up. What are you doing in this moment?
I think she's just waiting there. She waits for everybody to go up, and then, like, if they go up to their rooms to go...
Well, you're going to have a moment alone. The thing is, people have to... You're not going to have a solo room. People have to share. I'm trying to understand, is there something you're trying to do when you have a moment alone?
Yeah, but we can go do other people's stuff first, because I have to explain it.
Okay. Mask, is there, while you finish up your meal, is there anything you'd like to do before you bed down?
I would probably write a letter to my mentor to be mailed. You know, I don't think it could go through here, but just a quiet moment to write some more notes in my books, and then a letter. I probably would just kind of be...
And we don't have to get into specifics, but just so that I understand, is this a mentor that you recently had, or is this a mentor from before you got to the material plane?
It's one who's in charge of my current mission, the more recent one.
Got it.
It would be signed to T, signed C.
Understood. Yeah. You are able to find a moment to sort of get to another table where you're like, I just got to write a letter real quick, need some privacy, and you're left alone as you start to write mission updates and whatever information you have in mind. And I'll just say, keep that in mind when we do get back to the material plane, if that ever does happen. and then you can mail it out. Arrow,
Awesome.
anything you would like to do in this moment?
I think like when he has a private moment alone in like either the room or just like if Legati and him are sharing a room, then it's when Legati's working on fabricate, so his back is turned. He will pull off his glove to check on that skeletal hand, see how that's doing.
Yeah, there's still the semi-translucent flesh that, again, you can still like feel stuff. It's there. But you can see sort of the skeletal hand through here. It doesn't look like it's evolved or changed. But yeah, you could kind of squeeze it. You could still feel semi-warm from it. Right now, it feels visual.
Okay. He'll just kind of inspect that for a while, silently, and then if he thinks either Legati's going to turn or someone walks in, he'll shove the glove back on and go about his day.
Very good. And we will say, yeah, for what he's been doing, Legati is just fabricating. He's doing that. He's having he's talking about, look how it changes. Like how it changes from what these ragtag things to now something that we can use. The slawl is everywhere. The slawl is great. And is singing the praise of this one brief moment of change and how it is always changing, and how it becomes something different if it wants to.
Makes a bug sweater.
Phoenix, what do you have in mind?
Same thing. If she is by herself, ideally by herself, she's very good at compartmentalizing, and she has been doing that a lot lately. It hasn't been able to blow off any steam. But I will say that she compartmentalizes emotionally and physically because of what she is. And I think just for a brief second, because it's so cold here, she kind of just wants to see how much power she can burn through in those veins of hers. And so she just tries to sit there and like quietly do it, because it's like, I'm not in the best space to do this. I also don't want to go outside and freeze my ass off to do it. But very much like how magma pulses, those veins pulse and expand a little bit, and they go from like the bright white of flame to blue to green, of that kind of like necrotic energy that she only uses when she feels like she needs to use it. She doesn't like it too much, but she does use it from time to time, and just sees what that feels like now, because she hasn't done that in a while.
Yeah, I don't think that anything has changed. I think it very much, due to the amount of training that you've received, in sort of your own kind of like your trained mental state, it very much is like getting on a bicycle that you haven't rode in a while. It's just like it takes a moment where you have to like take a second breath, and then finally you're able to catch yourself and summon whatever internal energy you can to sort of change the fire. Yeah, I think as you kind of release, allowing yourself to swell up to that amount of energy, I think it very much is like, okay, you haven't lost a step.
Uh-huh. And she will just go back to whatever the group is doing.
Yeah.
And kind of just write stuff down and like write her thoughts out on that whole process, because she was kind of losing it a little bit.
Self and reflection, looking at one's hand, writing a note, and testing one's strength. You all return to one of the rooms, and Legati goes, all done. And everyone has jackets and like fur-covered pants.
And I'm like, could you take this in right here?
I wish you would have told me that. Well, because it is a large spell.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, good. I'm doing my best, Nick. It's.
I feel like he'd be like, I already changed it. You want me to change it again?
I know he'd be excited. He'd be like, he wouldn't say it's bad. He'd be like, I would be happy to change it again, but it is a big spell.
I
We
feel like
surely
I
have
would just
thread.
play. I think minor illusion is a cantrip.
What was that, Arrow?
We surely have thread. We can probably just tailor it manually now.
I start casting like different styles on it so I can see how to make.
I think the guy's like, that will be very helpful in the future when it comes to making stuff. It's good to have a creative mind. Wonderful. Well, if that is kind of it for the night, everyone is able to bed down. There are like vents in the room, and there is sort of a soft green that is emitting from the actual vents. There is some sort of strange arcane fire lit somewhere within the walls where you know that Pip is currently cleaning, and it emits sort of this soft, warm heat that allows you to actually sleep comfortably within the ivory of this tusk. There's definitely like, for those who stayed upstairs to have discussions, there's definitely a moment where Thistle's just like, remember, if someone has rented a room, you don't go in that room. You only go when they leave. And there's like, oh, sure, boss. And it's like, okay, good. It's the cleaning lady, essentially.
Pip's a peeping Tom. Just like
One time. And it was a mistake. Didn't know they were there. But everyone is able to gain a long rest as you take a full rest within your rooms. Morning comes, and as you look outside, if there's any sort of windows or any action there, due to the fact that this is just an elemental plane, it doesn't really have like a moon and a sun. It really isn't like day cycles. It's just one long living experience. And so you guys have to like sleep an amount of hours and go, I think it's been a day, and get out. And there's just sort of this soft illumination coming from the sky for what you could assume to be probably the overlay of the airplane. And it's like midday already, and the time hasn't changed and it hasn't gotten any darker, and it's just one flat day.
Lagani knows what time it is. It's okay.
Reminds me of home.
Yeah, for you, Mask, it's very much of like, it's constant twilight for the Feywild, and you're just like, yeah, I'm used to this. Wonderful. Do you guys? So you guys emerge out, and fully coated, now ready for the wild wintered wildlands that is the Swath. What would you guys like to do?
As we get
Tara's ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mask is ready to follow the little ball of light and see if we can't bring back this luminous cloud that they really want to look at.
You throw up the little ball, the little orb of energy, Mask, as it goes maybe about 5 feet in the air, stays in space, starts to expand into sort of a smaller, like amorphous nebulae, and then starts to rocket east. And there's a soft trail of gold that is left behind.
It's an Eye of Ender.
Essentially.
I love it. I'll take off after it. I don't want to lose sight of it.
It is moving as fast as people are walking, so it's not going to like race faster than you, but it is currently ahead. If you want to run ahead of it, you can, but then you have to wait for it to pass you.
I'll like run to be like a couple steps behind it, and then just keep an eye on it.
There's a soft like dinging or some sort of like ringing coming from it as it sort of passes by, like bells. And you guys head deep into the Bruthmal Swath, and it is like much like how the Cloud Colors informed you, how Solani informed you, is that it It is the mash between both the two planes of water and air. And because of that, you are going through. And eventually, as you start to walk, about an hour and a half in, you look back and the snow that is being caked up due to the air obscures your vision of where the city was. And now you are just surrounded by lifted up snow and ice, and you're walking through just an elemental plane. There are no key kind of like landmarks or anything. Occasionally you'll pass by a large rock, and occasionally you'll see there is a patch of like the tree line of a mini forest, but the light that you are being led by does not go through it, so you're like, good for that. But there is heavy winds. Eventually the winds start to catch up, and you can only surmise, and I'll ask everyone here to make me a nature check to get an understanding of what's happening here.
I rolled really well, 21.
21.
I did not, but I don't even know what my nature is.
4.
A
So,
4.
you know, it's distracted by pretty snow.
Not the right type of nature for you.
10.
10. This makes sense. Arrow, you, especially being out in the ocean, where the elements are kind of left by their own, there's not really like mountains to impede wind. And there are moments where you are deep in the ocean, and where there are like no signs of any kind of anything. There's no ships, there's no islands, there's no land mass. You've been in those moments where you're just like, the only way I know where I am is the stars. And you look up, well, shoot, no stars. Well, at least we have this thing that we're following. And the wind starts to pick up and you're like, oh, this is like a tropical storm. Because there's like nothing but open air and different airs being collided due to the air elemental plane. Oh, we're about to you have to get ready. I think you understand, in the next few moments, maybe in the next 10 minutes, you're about to hit 50-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, okay, I share that information of brace yourselves, I think we're about to get hit by a really big storm.
I link arms with Legati because I feel like he's gonna fly away.
Nice.
So. just hang on to me. I feel like I'm a little dense because I eat so much, so I should be fine.
Phoenix says that, and Mask globs onto the other arm.
I'll go and I'll lock into Mask's other arm, just over a big chain.
Big change.
Wizard of Oz.
Slow but concise steps. You see that the wind that is starting to pick up is affecting the orb. It is a massive cloud that is starting to be affected by the wind. It magically is still pushing through, but it's pushing through now slowly. So not only you're like, cool, well, at least it's not going anywhere, but also, good thing that our slower pace is not being impeded or a problem because things are also moving slow. It also makes you think, well, if we ever find a moment where we can rush, we can't really get ahead of it. It means we're in here for the long haul.
This is fine.
Sure, to do so, I'm going to ask everyone here, but because of the clothing and the preparedness you have here, you're going to do it with advantage. Everyone's here to roll me a con save. I will roll for Legati, who has a plus.
I don't think he's got shit, dude.
Ooh!
That first one.
I'm
was
not gonna
nice.
jinx it, so I ain't gonna say anything. Except that I have a 24.
Whoa!
11.
Very good. 21.
And I'm
I don't think
11.
he has anything, dude. I think he has either a 0 or a negative.
It says your default active proficiency in Constitution saving throws.
Unless he activated some.
I think that's for concentration saves.
He has something that's activated, but I don't remember what that like doesn't give him horrible to con.
Well, let me double check. We're here. Mask, what was your save?
11.
Good to know. Transmute your stone. You can let's do that. You can give yourself a benefit. dark vision, you have increased speed, proficiency in con saves. It says default active. Resistance to an element. So I think since he did have his transmuter stone default by con save, he has advantage, which I think everyone does have already. So we're just going to keep that in mind. That's going to be a 19. Ready? So everyone here, besides Mask,
Hanging on.
2 weeks. We'll just start dragging them.
one more. There we go.
We didn't fill them up with enough food, apparently. Legati's surprisingly heavy.
The guy's got all the weight, and Mask is this little waif.
It's all the crap he carries. Books.
Mask, you take 23 points of cold damage.
Oh!
Goddamn!
Ow!
There goes that long rest.
Are you okay?
That's like half my health. That's over half my
Oh
health.
shit!
Everyone else takes 11 points of cold damage.
Delicious. I love freezing to death.
As you can barely hear anyone as you're kind of walking slowly. You are starting, like, everyone who has, I think Mask, you're one of the middle ones, because I think it is Phoenix. I think it's Phoenix, Legati, Mask, and then Arrow.
Is it? Or I was Phoenix in the middle between Legati and Mask.
I'm in the middle, holding
Oh.
on to
Yeah, so it's
Legati.
Legati,
And then I'm
Phoenix,
holding on to
Arrow.
Mask.
Oh, so Mask is at the end.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then that means
No, I'm at
Mask.
the end.
No, no.
Oh, you're at the end.
In
But who's at the
between.
other end?
Yeah. Legati.
Legati.
Legati. Uh-oh. Well, that means both Legati and Phoenix can feel Arrow starting to, like, your arms are shivering violently. You're like, ah. You can feel the chill starting to really hit your face, where the exposed skin that you do have, it's starting to cut through the jacket. There's a particular moment, because you were in the middle, that you, due to the wind, people are kind of pulling and shoving you. It's not because they're doing it on purpose. It's just because the wind, it's hard to walk. And there's a moment where you get pulled both ways, and whatever clasp you have of your jacket opens, and that's where all that damage comes, as you are now fully exposed. You can feel your chest starting to really hard, and you're like, ah, help! And it's not until you go through the second trek that you're able to finally close up and kind of get really warm. Wind continues. I want everyone to make me another con save.
God!
You have advantage.
This is fine. Everything's fine. Ooh. Still at advantage, right?
Still at advantage.
Yeah. That one was nice.
23.
21.
Oh, that one bumped. Okay. 19.
Okay, everyone succeeds. So instead of 17 points of damage, everyone takes 8 points of cold damage.
Instead of 17 is a wild way of starting that sentence.
As you look up, Arrows, you kind of realize, oh, this isn't going to let up.
Maybe we should get in Legati's little whatever psychedelic dope.
But then we might lose the cloud.
Can we hide it somewhere? Do you want me to
I
go
don't-
catch it?
Yeah, can we... I think it's out. I don't know if we can catch it.
Can I try and...
It's a physical thing. Do you let go your companions?
Yeah, what the fuck? I already flew to my death once.
All right, you let go your companions. Roll me a strength save to see if you can move your way to the cloud and get it.
Strength save. What dice do? This big fucker. Alright. Oh, very good. Good job. You get to stay. Strength save. Oh. 26.
26. There's like an engine just kind of
I think she's
shoots up.
burning through some of that built up energy.
You're getting hungry, Felix.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm getting real hungry already. Where's the lunch? You clasp your hands around the actual cloud as you start to feel it solidify, much like how Solani did, as it changes back into an orb.
Okay,
Got it.
in the Wagati thing.
Is she like steaming as she does this?
I would assume
I think
so.
Flames flickering, but probably like her hair went from here to like here. That is
feel
just fire.
Mask turns to Arrow and is like, "Your lady is hot." It's like the double
Very
of hot.
aware. Very, very aware.
Let's see here. He has a 50-foot crude rope cut into
Just
15 feet and 35 feet. Interesting. Okay. I need someone to, because this is gonna be funny for me. I need someone here to roll me just a d20. This is a luck check.
Oh man, who feels lucky?
Who's
Not
taking
me.
it?
I have
I'll
dice
take it.
curse.
I'll take it. 11.
Literally different dice.
11. I'm gonna look up a thing real quick. Okay. Come on, load for me. Load for me. Uh-huh.
I don't like the grin you got on your face, bro. I would just like to say that part.
Okay. I would like everyone to roll me a perception check.
I'm good at it. Let's see. if this
You
dice
have a
is
disadvantage
going
due
me.
to the storm.
Okay.
Oh, cruel and unusual.
Well, that one was good. Let's see what the disadvantage is. Not as good. God damn it. Let's
Cocked.
see.
13.
You're in dice jail.
13?
9.
Perception?
9. Yeah.
That's only an 8.
Legati got an 11 and 19, so 11 plus perception is 2, which is 13. So I think we have 2 13s on the table here. Legati hunkers down as everyone starts to surround him, and he starts to go through the process of casting Rope Trick. As he's currently doing so, who else got the 13, by the way?
Me.
He hunkers down, and a few seconds go by as he starts to cast a spell, and Mask, you look up and trying to look around the area. You see there is a bright light, like singular bright light, not a large one, like not from like a lighthouse, just like if someone had a directed torch that's giving off white light in the horizon, and it moves a little bit like a lighthouse where it just and then you see it bob.
I'm gonna like make eye contact with the Gladi, nod that we both see it, and then I'm gonna like quietly nudge. I don't know, like I don't think sound's gonna carry well in the wind, but I don't want to necessarily be like, "Hey guys," and I'm gonna like nudge Phoenix and Arrow and point.
Everyone looks up just as Legati throws the rope up and it stays in space. As everyone looks up, you see that there is a fur hooded silhouette of a person, arms sort of swinging to the side slowly due to the rough terrain that they find themselves in. And you know, like the open space of a hood, it's a little over their head. As they turn, their entire, like whatever their face is emitting like a light. It's just.
Why do I feel like that? I was afraid that's what you were going to say, and I don't remember what I'm remembering that from.
Friend or
Maybe we
fool?
should get up in the psychedelic tent.
Can I, from this distance, can I tell, does this individual look armed or otherwise like angry? Like is there a vibe I can check?
I will say with the 8 you got in perception, the fact that they're at the horizon, it's hard to really tell.
9.
Or 9.
I got a
excuse me.
9.
I got the 8.
Yeah, fair enough though. I'll follow up the rope.
Okay, everyone and starts climbing up the rope. Don't look at the edges. Don't look at the edges. Psychedelic. And Legati starts to pull up the rope. And the portal closes.
There's no
You're
way
not-
for us to like periscope out and see what this.
I think you actually can. I think that's the funny thing about this.
See.
You can look down. That's the only problem. Is I think you can't. Okay, hold on. Can
You
you
like-
look around?
Hang your head out, probably, right?
I think you
Yeah.
can peek your head out.
At the upper end of the rope, there's an invisible entrance that leads to an extra dimensional space. So it is sort of up. It's not like around, but it is here. But yeah, I think you could sort of stick your head around and start to periscope if you wanted to look around. Yeah.
Mask's head pops out.
All the wind sort of cresting your face. Mask,
Did
roll a
they
perception
look-
check.
Okay. I'm getting icy dice. There we go.
Oh no. It's either really good or really bad.
Bad. It's 4. It was right by that 20. 4.
This is where I really wish like a grit check was a thing. This is very rare that I ask for these checks, and I think this is appropriate. I'm gonna need you to make me a con check, not a save, a check.
I mean, if they're gonna they look like they're gonna fall out of the freaking dome or whatever, I'm gonna try and catch.
Dirty 20.
You are able
redeemed
to
yourself.
suppress the internal desire to kind of yelp, as this thing looks like it is halfway across the horizon and getting closer to where your invisible entrance is. Like it just jumped.
Oh, cool, like an Enderman.
I boot back in.
What happened?
He can move really fast. Like he's almost here now.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna pull out the harvester.
Give me a hand.
You click the button.
And I'm just gonna sit by the entrance holding it like, oh, fuck.
I get. Hold on. Let me spend. No, that's not what I wanted. Yes, I beat the crap out of Mask. Hold on. I'm gonna spend a key point so I can heal them. My app was like, "You want to unarmed strike them?" And I'm like, "No, it's not what I want." 5 plus 3, so 8 points of healing to you. I just started warring hands a little bit. Just for now. Hopefully that'll be enough for whatever the hell that thing is. Does a sound emit out of here? Does it say?
Because it is a demiplane, no. Yeah, if I'm reading this right, it leads to an extra dimensional space. Unless the door is open, which I don't think it is right now, I don't think sound does travel.
Do we just want to hop out? Because I mean, I don't know if he's going to just stay there. Or if we're looking at the bottom. I don't know if he's just going to stay there.
You have an hour. Do you want to take a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we should try to wait this out. See if he was just
I'm good at waiting.
coincidentally passing by, or maybe he saw us and then didn't see us, and then we'll just keep moving because they can't see us anymore.
Okay.
Would
You
love
were
a short
dry.
rest.
Phoenix is not liking this.
Oh, yay, that's good for hit dice. Okay. Yay, guys, I'm not going to be as hurt.
I'm not touching anything till the DM says we get a short rest because I don't like the grin.
You do get a short rest.
Okay.
Hooray!
I was like, I hope so.
I get my key point back. I like that.
Gotti has to use 3 hit die.
I used 4. Okay,
Phase
I'm not
3.
dying anymore, though.
Yay!
Oh wait, can I say I have done something before we took the rest? It's nothing
like-
super crazy.
Yeah.
I hand Mask some earrings. Wear these for me temporarily.
What do they look like?
They're black and silver, and they
Oh
kind
yeah,
of dangle
okay.
a bit.
So I turn into like a long, dark-haired, like beautiful woman with like some smoke,
Lord.
like Bailey Saren. I get the Bailey Saren look going, and then put them on.
Well, I think I'm the only. Mike knows. Mike knows. Mike had her theme song in his head for a long time because listened to her so long.
There's not any context here. No one is giving me any context of what's being talked about.
The murder mysteries chick with the tattoos.
Oh, that's Bailey Saren. You're right.
Da, da, da.
Da, 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 da.
Making choices.
Oh boy.
So you can send message. Phoenix does want them back, but she doesn't really need them. But like, I tend to run the hell away, and you tend to get knocked down. So like, in the event that you're like, help, you can have those to hang on to for a second.
That's funny.
I love it. I love it. I I like preen a little bit with them.
Okay, everyone is able. So you're able to have those earrings on. You're able to take short rests.
I think I have a description.
I would like everyone here to roll me a stealth check.
Oh! Why would you say that? That's mean. 17.
2.
Jesus.
That's okay, Leonardo. We still love you. It's okay, buddy. You're doing great.
5.
No, you know what? I'm gonna do this one. Oh, very nice. Okay. I knew I picked the Fey dice for a reason. Hold on. +6 plus a rock. 26. Wait, 27. Rock.
2 successes, 2 failures. The spell ends after the hour. Cannot hold itself. The rope falls. Body's able to catch it, wrap around his arm. You look around quickly and hunker down to see where the threat is. The best way to describe it is that this creature jumped halfway within that hour's time, must have jumped across to like literally right under where you were and beelined it further beyond. So it passed you. You land. It is halfway, like from where the horizon is, it's halfway to the horizon, and you see that the light is currently casting away from you, and then it stops. What do you do? Its back is to you. Its back is to you right now.
I just hold. Put my hands out, hold, and like.
Anything I would do would make us look way more conspicuous.
Hide? Like, I'm gonna try and hide.
That's what the stealth check is for.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think, like, in the hiding, dropping down, I will apologize to you later. I'm gonna grab Mask by the back of the head and then just shove them into the snow. Go down!
I don't really ask questions. I feel like at this point I've died.
That's funny. Light turns due to the fact we had 2 failures and 2 successes, and I left it up to a random roll of chance. The head turns, and the light starts to expand out as one of you all, due to some of the failed rolls, is caught in the light. And you start to hear this like electrical buzz in your ear. As you can't, like, while you're in the light, things feel a bit muddled, and you have a negative d6 to rolls as you are like kind of starting to hear something in your ear that is not actually there, and you're being blinded by a spotlight right now. And it slowly starts to make its way to you.
Face in the snow, Mask is mumbling, "This feels way too much like home."
Which one of us got caught out?
Legati, he had it too.
Oh, sweet boy.
I'll step in front.
I'll step in front of Legati too. I'll be like, I'll pull first mask out by like the back of their collar, just so they're no longer in the snow. Like, all right, jig is up.
I hear that helps with anxiety, but probably not being shoved into it.
I dropped an image in host chat of what you currently are seeing.
Oh, good.
I want to hear Nick go, what the fuck is that?
Oh.
Well,
Interesting.
that's cool. I don't want to fight it, but
I was gonna say, is this like a medium-sized creature or like big?
It's a medium.
Maybe it's a person. If not, surely it can still be killed.
It starts to run to you.
All right. All right.
Can I yell out in Primordial, what do you want?
You just hear the buzz in your ear.
All right. I'm going to, as it starts running, this might be a moot point because its face is made of light. And I don't know if it's magical light. I'm gonna hope it's not, because I'm gonna cast darkness on our group.
Okay, everyone goes into darkness, and Arrow, you can only see 10 feet in front of you.
Yep, I'm gonna step up to where I last saw this creature, still in the darkness, so that if it gets close, I can swing, theoretically, before it sees me.
Okay. You step forward, people are not in the darkness, only you yourself stepping ahead. As the darkness drops, it starts to rush in. The darkness spell currently is obfuscating everyone else from where this creature is running, so only you stand in the way, Arrow, as this thing... You hear it enter in the darkness as it... It looks around for a brief moment, and in your vision, as you start to take a step forward to see where it is, you see that it is lost, but there is like this fizzle for where the reason why I called it like a lighthouse is because it's searching. You see, like, it looks around, hands out, it's trying to search.
Okay. If it starts, I'm gonna like let it go, and if I can maneuver around it, try to pull people out of its way, and if I can't, I'll use the back end of the harvester to like jab at the back of its head to get its attention.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can do so. Roll me an attack roll.
Okay. Do I get advantage in the dark?
Do.
Question mark.
Yeah.
Hooray! Oh, where are you going? Okay, those were both not great, but 15.
Connects.
Bonk is the ideal. Ooh, max damage 9
9 points.
plus. Now it's got a necrotic thing on it.
Okay. 9 points. Necrotic thing activates the moment it's this creature's turn. And it drops to the floor, and its entire body turns to this like illuminating snow patch.
Oh, so it like
and
dissipates?
It dissipates, except it leaves behind the clothes.
What the?
I'm like holding my thing back up again, and I'm like, and I
Can
will.
we see it in the darkness? Like the glowing patch?
When the darkness is removed, then you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Mask is still kneeling in the snow with like ice still on their face. In the dark, waiting for instructions.
And once I drop it, I'll still be holding the harvester up, looking at it like I'm ready for it to jump back to life, and then I'm just like, I think it died.
Well, I wonder if Solani's not the only thing turning to cloud.
What was that? I didn't hear you.
No, I said I wonder if Solani's not the only thing that can turn into cloud.
You have this discussion. Take a breath.
I'm starting to look around. I don't trust that shit.
Look at the horizon where you came from. About a dozen searchlights.
Ooh.
Cool. Like
I'm gonna
frickin'
take the
hider.
clothes left behind, and whatever I can, I'm just gonna shove one on Legati, so that he can kind of wear the same uniform.
I mean, I could do size and everything too. Like, I'll drop Bailey Saren and put on Snow Eskimo Lighthouse face.
You can probably change your clothes to be the part, but I don't think you can emit
I don't
light
think
from
your
your
face will
face.
shine.
No, I don't think the light will go from my face. I was gonna see. Let me see.
I will also
If
ask
we just
everyone
keep our back.
also to make an Arcana check if you don't mind.
Excellent.
Yes, please.
Noted. I will also use my glamored armor to mimic the same outfit.
Ooh,
What are we doing?
15.
Arcana?
Arcana.
Yeah.
19.
19,
that's beautiful. 24.
24. 19, 24. Everyone here experienced that kind of dampering sound due to the light kind of buzzing in their ear. That was from one of them that you have a negative D6. Now you see a dozen of them, all of them emitting a light that hasn't reached you yet, but are starting to walk in your path, starting to walk towards you.
We need to get out
Run?
of here. Yeah. But we gotta follow the little light too. That's the thing.
Well, I
And we
collapsed it back into my hand, so maybe if we get to a safe place, I can open it again. But I don't want to open it out here. What if it
And
goes
we can-
directly to it?
No. And there's nothing that, like, this is a very stoic landscape. There's no, like, cave we can go run and hide in either. Wait! I have major illusion. We could maybe make a snowdrift. Like, look like we're a snowdrift? But if they sense us magically, we're kind of screwed with that, because then we're sitting ducks.
They're starting to run.
Illusion mask. Make the illusion.
I'm gonna cast Major Illusion and make it look like we're standing like where we were, trying to figure it out, kind of looking at them. I do think I can do sound and everything with a major, and I just wanted to make it look like we are still in the location we are as we book it.
Okay, mark off the spell. And what do you guys do as the spell is being casted?
Click my fucking boots.
Yeah. Run, I guess.
Okay.
If I must, I'll pick up either Mask or Legati and carry
I'll
their
pick up
ass.
one and haul ass out of here.
Everyone make me a con save as you're still in the storm
Do we
Okay,
have
still at
advantage still or
advantage?
no?
with advantage.
You're in jail now. Let's try this out.
23!
23.
That's
18.
better. My save. I should have memorized it by now. Plus a rock. Dirty 20.
Everyone succeeds except for Legati.
Your firemen carry on my shoulders. We're going.
He gets slapped in the face by wind.
So instead of 17 points of damage, everyone takes 8 points of cold damage except for Legati.
Ow. Once again, that instead of 17.
As you start to rush, do you keep on running or do you look back to see what they do with the illusion?
I want to get the.
I have mask over my back so they can look. I'm running.
I like it.
Mask, then you are the one who views this as 12 of them. There's a moment where you blink and they jump forward. There's like a blink of poof, and they are in a different location. They're a little closer. And they do this about 3 times as you start to rush through the snow. you see they start to slow their gait as they get to sort of this, whatever illusion that you placed. There is this moment of they put their hand out and their light starts to burn. Something of interest here. The darkness spell was the only kind of thing that would stop their light, because the way that darkness reads is that it does snuff out light. This light that they emit starts to change a little bit of the illusion. It almost burns through it as they start to burn. That's why it was so important that you didn't yelp before, because it could have burned through the rope trick spell.
Like, Phoenix, these guys are dangerous. Keep running.
I'm going at 110 feet.
You're actually going slower because this is half movement from that. But
Okay, 55.
I would like everyone here to roll me a survival or a perception check.
This is going
My
really
survival's
well.
actually pretty good.
Yeah, my
Is now a
survival's
good
better.
time to tell you that the darkness spell I only have once per day? Is now a good time to mention that?
Why not? 5, 22, 23. 1 second. I got coffee because I have a migraine. Hold on.
14.
14.
11.
11. The Gotti got a dirty 20. You start to rush forward. And you see that there is, as you start to go forward, it looks to be a dwelling. You see coming through the horizon, you start to see a roof, the walls of a home that is currently coated in snow, ice. There is a blackened gate that surrounds it. And you can hear kind of like the wind jutting the gate open, like it. You can see that there are shutters on the windows that are currently vibrating due to the wind. As you look back and see that the illusion is burned away, and these things are jump forward and start to move slow, and then jump forward and start to move slow.
They have weeping angel vibes and it creeps me out.
Yeah, they do. Good euphemism. Comparison. All
I mean, I was gonna say I'm third over your shoulder, but I think that hovel looks great.
Yeah, I'll run for it.
Run for it.
Yeah.
You run for it. Go through the front gate. Whatever front yard was here, it is completely frozen over, coated in snow. You guys have to your guys are like knee deep in snow at this point. The wind is still cutting through your face. You get to the front door. There is a knob that turns. You turn it and it is locked.
God, Harvester, I'm gonna set Legati down, just start, again, fireman style, axing this door down.
I was gonna say, could I superheat it and see if it
I'm going to
busts
say
off?
because
But I want to be able to lock it.
Yeah, I'm saying because the call out from Arrow is the first initial thing. Click the button.
Guys, I put on gloves. Let me try to pick it.
I'm
I
already
have
halfway through breaking
gloves
it.
of thievery. They add +5 to sleight of hand.
I don't know if we have time for that. He says aloud, stressed.
Yeah. I'm going to
But
say...
there's no door.
Yeah, if we don't have it,
we'll figure it out.
Hey, that's what it is. The door snaps as a little crack opens. I think it's just wide enough where your hand can go through and unlock it from the other side as you open it. Everyone feels like, you know how the pressure when when a storm is happening, you kind of feel that change of pressure. You kind of get pushed in as you have to force the door close as it closes, but you can still feel everything coming from that hole left. As you can see light.
I look around for. Well, I put Damascus down, but I look for stuff to barricade the door.
It looks like a single-story home, and you're standing in what looks to be a living room. There's a couch, sort of a large, cushioned chair. There's a dining table in another portion, the right side of the room. There are different hallways, not large ones, but you could definitely see one leads to a kitchen, the one leads probably to a bedroom, to a back door. And there are dressers and cabinets.
I start grabbing one. I start pulling and trying to shove it against the door.
Yeah, just cover that hole, block the door.
At least one or two of them. Maybe 3 if I can do it.
Are there you said there are windows,
Yeah, close
right?
the windows.
There are windows with
Close
shutters.
the curtains.
I feel unsafe.
Basement? Is there a basement?
You haven't looked around.
Go look at the... One of you, Legati or somebody, go find a basement. Someone's
Legati will use
shoveling
investigation
shit
check.
in front of this door.
You got a natural 1.
Oh!
Like, Jesus. Can he get advantage from somebody?
I'm gonna stand guard at the door. So somebody else go look.
Phoenix is gonna go check if the back door also needs to be barred.
The back door is unlocked.
Oh shit! And I go lock the door! You hear oh shit from the other side of the room. Lock that, and then find something else to drag in front
The
of them.
moment you close the door, it's one of those backyard or back doors that have like the window on the door that has like a little bit of the curtain. You close it and immediately you see the illumination of light.
Fuck.
Both Phoenix and Arrow, you feel a bump at the doors that you guys are currently placed as.
Yours doesn't have a fucking window. I'm gonna try and get a cabinet in front of it and then like hold.
Everyone here, roll me an athletics check if you are helping. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
She
Welcome back!
blinked out of existence.
You're back!
I think my internet died, but I'm back.
You're back.
Yay!
Do you know where we are?
We are in a house, and I was gonna try to stuff the things in the crack with elementalism to close it, because I can sculpt earth or dirt to like stop it up.
I think it's going to help out in terms. So I'm going to ask you instead. So right now what's happening is that Phoenix is in the back door. Arrow's in the front door. Legati is natural 1 looking for a basement and can't find one. You, if you want to use elemental or elementalist, you can do so. So I'm going to ask everyone here to either roll me. They're going to roll me an athletics check. However, you, Mask, can roll me an arcana check instead.
Athletics.
Oy.
Good.
16.
16.
Okay. I don't know.
24.
I think I'm proficient. Athletics. 17 plus a rock. 18.
18. I'm going to say 24, split between, because you can spend a little bit elemental here, elemental, because it's a cantrip, you can just spam it. What you are doing is that you are, with a bit of fire elemental and earth, you are basically fusing the hinges and the edging of the doors to sturdy them, to really kind of make them hard to open. And I'm going to say that 24 you had, you split it. So 12 to Phoenix, 12 to Arrow. So whatever you guys rolled, add 12 to it.
Ooh! 28.
Which I
Whatever,
think to
18
you would be
plus 12.
30 for Phoenix.
Yeah.
As everyone puts their back to the doors. You're like, okay. There is not an even split, as you see there's more in the front door than there's in the back. As you slowly, as time goes on, some of the lights start to leave, and there is a lingering duo. There's 2 of them that are currently just stationary and curious. And you stay in this house maybe an hour, not in a position to rest, but enough so where the howling of wind starts to die down. The storm is gone, no longer a problem, but you have 2 of these things outside.
I will, like, hush tone, be like, I killed one with the back of the harvester. They're not sturdy.
Problem
We
is
could
you killed
probably-
one and then 12 more fucking appeared. I don't want to kill 12 and then, like, it keep going.
Fair point.
All right. Oh,
I
mask.
wonder if they're attracted to life.
That's what I'm wondering too. Like, if it seems that there's some level of honing, and I feel like
Did they remind us of the things that were before we like kind of jumped to the ice plane? Those like bugs, or I forgot what they were, that were like attracted to heat.
Possible. They don't look like it, but it's hard to tell.
they seem really sentient too. Like, one of their own passed away and a bunch of them came. So, like, they have, and they're staying. Like, they're curious. It's not like totally animalistic driven. I'm gonna test out these new earrings.
Yeah, saying it through the,
I
through the
almost,
earring.
I thought about that. I was kind of like, if you can see one, you could send a message to it. But question is, if it can understand you or make it angry and call reinforcements.
Right. Or I could cast another major illusion out like we're walking away and maybe they would go after it. That range is...
Don't you have comprehend languages, Titan?
I do.
I also do.
But I
Don't
don't
know
think
if that
they
thing
speak.
speaks a language. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to see. Do you speak a language?
Yeah, I've got 120-foot range on it. I could make another major illusion like out, like that looks like us, you know, moving away. They seemed to fall for it until they got close to it last time. But if they are like sentient and intelligent, they might kind of see through it after doing the last one.
I asked Legati to ask Teller if he has any idea what the fuck those things are. Teller has weird ass knowledge about stuff.
No.
Or like what that signal thing was. I wonder if you could disturb their signal if they leave you alone. Like counter.
I mean, the only thing that's so far countered it was the darkness spell, but that's not really a counter as much as it is blinding them. Temporarily until they walk out of it. And I can't do that until tomorrow anyway.
Can Legati send the version of Phoenix that is grief out there to see what happens?
Summon Shadow Spawn.
That's yeah.
He can. Let me pull up
Test
how the
dummy
spell
out
works.
there. Because it's shadow, it doesn't have any light to it. I'm curious to see what they would do with it.
I think he's hesitant to cast a large spell so early, but knowing him, how he usually reacts to sort of use of spells, but he will. Oh, that's fun.
He's gonna be, are you sure? And I'm like, well, we didn't got any other fucking idea.
Yeah, Weight of Sorrow. He can cast it, and he has Weight of Sorrow. He can do it.
Do we want to try that? Or do we got any other ideas?
I think
I'm
either
always-
that or another major illusion. Like, I think we need to give them another
I
a
think
distraction.
if it goes near them, I think it stops their movement or their speed is 0 or something. I forget.
Then that's better than major illusion.
I know
would say.
their speed decreases or something.
Yeah.
I can't
the
see.
issue
What does your spell say?
with just distracting it is once they burn through it, they move so fast. And we move so slow. We can't outrun them. So we have to either long-term distract them or kill them, which I'm always partial to.
I mean, I know this is a bit cliche, but I could cast Fireball at this point. And the room would be outside.
Save it. We might need that for the Ice Devil.
That's what I've been thinking.
One of the lights starts to lose interest and leaves.
Maybe we just wait it out. for now. We don't know if they're gonna come back. We don't know if there's more where we're going, but I'm gonna go start looking for a fucking basement.
Roll me another investigation check. Legati's like, there's no basement here. I'm really certain there's no basement here.
I think he got too much cold to the face. Let's see.
Maybe.
I don't think she's gonna get much higher because I don't think I have a fire. Do it. Investigation. +1. Plus a rock. Dirty 20.
You look around and start to pull things apart. There is a fireplace here, but it's no longer in use. There's no firewood. There's a kitchen. There is an outhouse, so there's not literally like a bathroom in here. You have to go outside. There's also a singular bedroom that has very little like quaint. Excuse me. I want to sneeze, but it's not coming out.
Bless you. I'm a brat. Sorry.
I hate that.
You taught me that. You're welcome.
I know. There is no basement. There is no entrance to a basement here. But you are able to sort of scour the house. Only on occasion.
Is there anything in the bedroom? Like any notes or anything? Like, who used to be here? Because we just barged in this person's house.
Yeah. I'll say this. There is very quaint living here. It's meant for like one person. It's not very big. There is notes about almost like not a journal per se. It's not like every day, but there are notes about someone who's been living here and discussing about their experience, and how there are like, they're not battle plans, but there is like contingencies. It's like, if you ever see the strangers, lock up and just stay silent for a while. There is discussions about the frozen lake to the north and how it's a great place to get fish, but very dangerous due to the king red frogs. But you're not heading north, you're heading east. There is a discussion about the flat plains that have iced boulders where ice wolves live, and it's a very dangerous space but it's a great place to get herbs. And I think through some context clues in which you can find is that this used to be Kuiper's home.
Kuiper, you maniac. You live like this? Bro!
I bring out the notes. Well, I mean, at least he's not going to be back for a while. And just show them. I guess those things are called the strangers.
Maybe it's for the best that he left this place.
Sorry, I just heard the toddler tell me that I have a skull for you, Mama. I had to hold it. I laughed so hard.
What a cute gift.
And I will say, because you got a dirty 20 investigation, I will say the last thing you uncover folded multiple times in this journal is that there is a semi-safe pass, like a pathway that he takes if he ever has to go back to Behemoth.
Okay.
Between basically his home, Behemoth, and the Frozen Howl. And it does pass something that is called the Jawbreaker.
That sounds fun.
Wait, we've heard that before. Isn't that the name of a ship? Or am I crazy? I think that's the name of the ship.
I am... Did I ever tell you about it? Maybe I did.
Yeah,
it is the name
we
of the
did,
ship.
because we overheard people talking about it, I think is what it was.
Yeah,
that's right. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Legati. Legati overheard people being like, oh yeah, it's hidden in the Jawbreaker over on the lake. And we were like, because I had that moment of like, what if we went and took their shit?
That's right. The path does pass by. It doesn't directly cross through, but does pass the Jawbreaker.
Okay. There are no notes about a safe path to the frozen hell.
No, this is what the path. The path
That is
leads.
the-
Yeah, he has two directions. He has one to his work at the frozen hell, and the other one is to the city.
Oh, excellent. We'll use that.
You look at the map and you kind of estimate, due to the nature rolls that you rolled previously, is that you are a little off in terms of the safe path. You kind of went a little too north and then kind of did a full like arch back to this home, and realized, oh, we kind of entered a dangerous wind area.
You know, you live and you learn.
And eventually, as you start to ignore the stranger outside of the door, it too starts to lose interest and starts to walk away. There is a quiet after a few minutes. Peeking through one of the windows, it is a clear sky. Still the sort of muddled midday. Still snow clouds above, but there is no howling wind. And you can see the last remnants of a fur-coated, hooded figure going over the horizon. You see in the distance some other natural, chaotic, elemental, chaotic event as frozen geysers. Far in the distance, in a different pathway you're not going, just eject out.
Nice.
Well, I think that's what we're going to call today's session, just as Amber leaves. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.